Hello, I'm Lisa Bowerman and I play Bernie Summerfield, and welcome to Audio Heads Podcast.
Hello, this is Geeks Assembled Audio Heads, and we're here together to assembled, not to do an Infinity War. I know that that's on everybody's mind right now, but
Not
we
mine.
are assembled. All right, maybe not everybody, but we are assembled to talk about another war, the Great and Awful Time War, the Daleks versus the Time Lords, and in this one it's called The Devil You Know. And so these fellows are here, and because there's someone new in our ranks, could we please say hello, introduce ourselves, and then give your opening thoughts, what you thought, just your big description of what you thought of Gallifrey Time War, The Devil You Know. Let us begin with Beef Dad. Would you please? Yes, please, sir.
Yes, good evening. I am the remains of Beef Dad. This was absolutely brilliant. The combination that really struck me on this was Leela and the Master. Louise Jameson and Derek Jacobi work so brilliantly together. And Derek Jacobi is so cold and unpleasant as the Master. He's really, you just get an aura of coldness whenever you listen to him. And it's an extraordinary performance by him. Louise Jameson is just incredible in this. She really is absolutely incredible. I'm so looking forward to meeting her. But the one that Sean Carlson doing Narvin has been really good all the way through this so far. Lala Waters Romana is, well, she's just a little piece of magic. And just hearing her voice takes me back to the originals on television. But Brian Dick doing Finian Valentine is, whoa, he's very, very good. Very, very good. And the fact that Leela and the Master are supposed to be on the same side, and then after what he does, no spoilers, that just blew my mind completely. Yes, yeah, I would kaboom. And I love the sound of the Master's TARDIS. I really do love the sound effects of the Master's TARDIS. It's really very, very good. That's it.
Thanks. And how about you, Tim? What did you think of this? Oh, I guess he's gone for a sec. Okay, let's pop over to Hall, please. What did you think, Lee?
Oh, what could have been on TV?
Oh, and please introduce yourself.
What? Yes, you've just said my name, Susan. My name's Lee. Hello, everybody. Yes, what could have been on TV if Derek Jacobi stayed on as the Master? Yeah, it's, as I said, this is the third one we've done of this box set, and each story, as we've gone along, has got better and better. And so this one is better than the last one. I just love Derek Jacobi. He can play lovable characters. and he's proving he can play evil characters. That is a sign of a good actor. Yeah, Louise Jameson, Leela. You can't do no wrong with Leela. She's an awesome character, and Louise Jameson is just an awesome woman. I agree with Beef Dad about Lalla Ward. Just brings back memories of the old team back in the day. Yeah, I enjoyed this. It's a very, very good story, and as Beef Dad says, what the Master does at the end, whew, leaving you thinking, what is going on? What's going to happen? Who knows? Yeah, a very enjoyable story, and I can't wait for Derek Jacobi to return in more audios, which he is doing. So, good on him. Over to you, Susan.
Thanks. And so, since Tim is back, let's get your opening thoughts and let us know who you are and stuff.
My name is Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and I can only echo what these other two gentlemen have said. It's a very good story. It's very, very quick. It's excellent. The way it's basically a series of conversations and interrogations, and as has been already noted, Louise Jameson and Derek Jacobi have excellent chemistry. I mean, I would love to see a spinoff of just these two running around the universe arguing with each other. They're great, and they really know their characters, and they do a really good job of presenting them. What I like most is the twist at the end that Leela knows a little bit more than he does, and he knows that she knows a bit more. That was downright scary. That was just like, I mean, I got the shivers when he started telling her that. There's a pattern here with what happened in the last episode as well, with the brutal death of a companion, a much loved, very long living companion, that makes me think that at some point there's just going to be a big friendly reset button kind of thing, because this is the Time War, and that's what happens. You have shifting timelines, and I got to go to the window.
Cool. Yeah, so I would like to introduce somebody new. Please introduce yourself and go for it, Jake.
Hello, I'm Jake, and this story I absolutely adored. It has to be one of my favourite releases. Just Derek Jacobi is just phenomenal in anything he's been in for me. I just think he's great. And I'm going to agree with what everyone else said. The relationship with him and Leela, I reckon, does need a spin-off. Just not one episode, because I think they could expand more on that. Like that scene in the TARDIS at the beginning, where she's like, this place smells like death, and then she picks up on his new body and stuff. It was just a masterpiece. Scott Handcock needs to pat himself on the back, because this is just great. I like the idea of Valentine. I like how Derek Jacobi's master is so like, what's the word? He's so like, I've written the word down. I'm going to find it because I can't figure it apart. He's so elegant. He's elegant, but sort of sly as well. Like two sides of the coin. You go, oh, hello, I'm going to be nice one minute, then zap the next and kill someone, which I really like about his master. And there's a part in, I think it's halfway between, where he quotes a Delgado line that death is most frightening when it strikes invisibly. But he wears it differently, and that was just great. And I love the ending. The ending was just send shivers down my spine, the bit where he goes, I've got good news, I found it, which is being sucked out of TARDIS. I thought, oh, oops, spoiler, sorry. But it was just excellent.
No, Jake, go for it.
Yeah.
This is a review. It doesn't have to, we don't have to worry about spoilers no matter, Beef Dad was just being sort of coy and letting the podcast develop. So please go ahead, ruin this thing.
But just the dialogue between the two at the end was fantastic. As Tim said, shivers. It was so creepy, and I honestly can't wait to see more stuff of him, because he's going to be in Unit. He's going to be in a new River Song box set, which I'm so looking forward to. Literally sending all my friends who like Big Finish, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, like 15 million times, because I'm so excited. And I think Big Finish are doing such a job with him, because he's fantastic. They should do more with him. Make more box sets. Throw him in with countermeasures for all I care. I just want more of him, and that's all I've got to say about it, because I could just talk about it for hours. I enjoyed it so much.
Thanks. And Tim, are you back? Okay, let's just move on. Okay, what are your favorite moments? I know you guys have all said your favorite moments, but let me first say how incredible Louise Jameson's performance with Leela was. She really brought new depth. I mean, you can feel that Leela has become a mature, thinking, intellectual character now. She's gone through, the ups and downs of being a companion and being a savage or whatever, into this, she's stood right beside Romana the whole time, and now she's in this place where she's got so much gravity or gravitas, and she's got power and authority, and she's willing to wield it, and yet she gave a really thoughtful performance, and you have to be thoughtful, super thoughtful, not to get completely manipulated by the master. And I can't praise it enough. The master can screw your head up so bad, and Leela was, level-headed and intellectual in dealing with him, and her death was, it really brought tears to my eyes, because I really love her. I love that whole aspect of coming to support, to make Romana's dreams come true, to make Romana look like a genius. I mean, that's what a really supportive friend does. Anyway, that's my opening thought. Let's talk about your favorite moments. Let's start off again in reverse order, please. Jake, what was your favorite moments?
Oh, it's going to be a hard one. I'm going to choose two, I think. The TARDIS scene at the beginning and the TARDIS scene at the end. Two perfectly written scenes, which I think should have awards. Or can I actually bring up something which I liked in this story? The laser screwdriver. This incarnation uses the laser screwdriver, which I really like. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
Cool. Then we'll go to Tim. Are you there? Okay. We'll go to Beef Dad then, please. I guess I'm messing up the order.
Yeah, don't worry about it. There's no such thing as order on these casts. Yeah, I like the opening with Romana talking about Narvin and about him resurrecting the master. That is brilliant. Yeah, that is superbly written and brilliantly done by them. Basically the meeting up with Leela and the master was just incredible. And to be perfectly honest, that's why the final scene really blows your mind. That final scene, brilliantly written, incredibly well directed, superbly acted, and I'm just wondering, if she's in the vortex, is there any way of getting her out? So I've got my fingers crossed on that, because stranger things have happened in Doctor Who.
Yeah.
Can I just point something out? quickly. Was the ending of this story meant to be a nod to the War Doctor story, where Leela's all like confused, everything's happening at once? Because that's what I got instantly from like listening to it, because you don't like sort of really know what exactly happened, because she can't really remember everything in that story. Just thought I'd point that out, because that's what I was thinking when listening to it.
Mhm.
That's good. And Tim, are you there?
Yes.
Okay, go for it. Do you whatever you else you wanted to say to open up? Give your give your favorite moments, please.
Well, in a story like this, it's hard to pick a favorite moment because it's all really good. I would make note of a couple of things. Has been mentioned about the actors and how good they are at these things. Leela is playing a much older Leela in this, which is good. She's been doing that in this whole series in a way. She's older, but she doesn't age that much because she's lived on Gallifrey for so long. That was part of the story, I believe, a while back. I don't know. Is she still blind in one eye, Lee, or wasn't she blinded at one point?
I think she was, but I don't think that she is anymore. I think that she's recovered.
Also, this Romana is also Lala Ward plays it very differently than she does when she's playing the traveling Romana. She plays it. She's very, very bossy and bitchy and you know, she's like Lord President. Not anymore for some reason, but I was just going to make note of that because these actors are really on their game playing different versions of the same character. You know what I mean? Like in a different time, which is cool. Also, what's his name? Narvin.
Yeah, Narvin.
He has a kind of a thing for Leela, doesn't he? Because he's very upset at the end of this. He was like, I didn't think this was a good idea at all. You know, like, I mean, he tells Romana, we shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that, you know, which I thought was cool. There was a short trip out this week that featured him, and you kind of got the hint or the idea that he has some pretty strong feelings for Leela, which that's why I asked. I'm not sure about the events leading up to this box set so much, but
I don't remember how Andred died.
He got killed off a long time ago, I think in the first series or second series or something like that.
Yeah, but I do know that that if Narvin does have feelings for her, she's
ambivalent to it.
Yeah, she hasn't really, made that connection or, started that romance anyway. Good point.
Yeah, this set is very good. It's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. Like I said, I really don't like the idea of the Time War, and all these last couple of years or so, they've been putting out so many Time War boxes. Now with Gallifrey, then now the Eighth Doctor and the War Master, which is really interesting. I'm going to give that one a listen now. Yeah, this is really good stuff. I mean, again, I'm not sure how they're going to resolve it, but I'm guessing since it's different timelines or something, or that these companions are not going for good in any way, shape, or form. So we'll have to see where they go with this.
All right, and Lee, what were your favorite moments?
At the beginning, when the Master's so joyful to see Leela again, that was a good scene. Also, the good cop, bad cop scenario with Leela and the Master, that was so well played out. And true to form of the old Masters, he didn't think twice of shooting someone. I love that. But yeah, it's the way you found out at the end. He let them capture him and give him the mission, for knowing full well if they want his help, there's something at the end of it for him to use against them. It's so cunning, the Master. I just love that, and it's just brilliantly done. The soundscapes, everything, and the acting, and say Jacobi and Louis Jameson, wonderful pair. So yeah, I can't really knock this one.
Okay, so is there anything else anybody wants to say? We're going to open the open forum for a little bit.
Did you get Beast's favorite bits?
Go ahead, what?
Did you do Beef Dad's favorite bits?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was away, sorry.
and you reiterated some of his favorite bits too. So it was my favorite bits, and the discussion can continue on after this. Is I really enjoyed how sinister the master was. Jacoby was sinister. He was sly. He was devious, and the fact that they knew that this was who he was, and they chose to resurrect him, and they chose to put him in charge of a TARDIS and another person with him. I mean, that was kind of it was kind of indicative of how bad stuff is going in the beginning of the Time War, and yeah, so that his how he relates to everything is just awful. Anyway, great stuff. Anything else anybody else wants to say about this? Go for it, Jake.
I love how it connected into the War Master series. So it's like set between the first one and the second one. I like how we find the location of the power from the second story, and I think that worked really well. So it all flowed through. I kind of would have preferred this one in the War Master box set in a sort of way, but it was good the way it was anyway. Can't get everything.
And I'm still missing Kanan in these. Where the hell is Kanan?
Yes. He was always the companion with Leela.
And Romana. So there should be two versions of Kanan somewhere. Sorry, I had to bring that up again.
Yeah, well, perhaps he'll turn up in a later one. Who knows? But yeah, it was when she was talking about having met the master before in a different form. That was quite funny. That got me. But Derek Jacobi, and no wonder he's a knight. He's Sir Derek Jacobi.
Yeah, you're right.
The man is brilliant at comedy. He's brilliant at being sinister. And he was the only person who could possibly ever have brought Claudius to life. The man is an absolute genius, which is why he was made a knight.
Anything else? All right. Well, that was fun, and I just wait for them to resurrect Leela, or capture her, or do something like Jack Harkness with her, like have her outside in the vortex, absorbing vortex power, becoming, amazing. Anyway, I just don't know.
I've got to say, I'm sorry to interrupt, Sue, but I've got to say, Louise Jameson and the character Leela work so well opposite Jeffrey Beavers in other audios.
Yeah.
She really does. She really does know how to work opposite the master. So
even in the TV show, wasn't she with him in the invasion?
No, she never met him in the TV show.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, but yeah, but they've done so well pairing these two up, and I say in the other audios with the Fourth Doctor series with Leela and Jeffrey Beavers master, they work so well off each other. So good writing always works.
And good direction.
Yeah.
Good direction, yeah. Big finish, all in one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Final say and score. Let's start off with Lee.
I'll mute yourself. Yeah, so as I said, this is the third story in the box set. As I say, each story as it's gone along has got better and better. I know there's one more story to go in the box set, but I'm giving it a 10. So I don't know where I'm going to go with the next story, but here, it's a 10 from me.
Cool, thanks. Jake, your final say and score?
Absolutely superb, and I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10.
All right. Beef Dad?
An incredible combination of everything, of superb acting, brilliant direction, brilliant writing, and brilliant sound, as always. So he gets a 10.
And Tim?
Yeah, it's an easy 10. It's a nearly perfect story. It leaves you wanting more too. You kind of wish it was 2 hours or something. So yeah, it's an easy 10.
Yeah, I'll agree. I'll agree with everybody here tonight, and I'll give it a 10. And I'd like to thank you guys for coming along this Gallifrey journey with me. I've enjoyed the whole series, but I can't believe this Time War box set is so rich. I mean, it is like got everything that you need for drama and everything you need for the feels, and like Beef Dad said, mind-blowing. Oh my gosh. Wow. So stay tuned, you guys. Come back in a fortnight. We're doing another Gallifrey. We're going to do the last one, which is called what? I can't remember. Hang on a sec. It is called
Desperate Measures.
Desperate Measures. Yes, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, we're gonna have our own Desperate Measures for that podcast, and please like, subscribe, hang out with us online. Join our Facebook group. Right now, there's a lot of stuff on our Facebook group about Infinity War because it's really important. But also, listen to the earlier audios, the last two audio heads adventures with us, because that describes the earlier part of this Gallifrey Time War series, and enjoy our Tumblr and our Twitter account, and thank you for watching, and have a great one. See you in a fortnight. Bye.